Today on the channel, for the first time, but not the last time, we dive into the Masters of the Universe 2000X collection, this time with the deluxe Beastman.
Kyle steps up, he's on with the mic, the warrior's heart, ready to strike, revealing heroes from every dimension, each piece of story, a bold intention. Dude's got no charm, just plastic and strife, this isn't a game, it's Kyle's real life. He tears them apart with a fire so bright, every review a battle, every take a fight. See you later, goodbye, what are we doing? In this plastic prison, searching for freedom, cutting through the lies.
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Masters of the Universe unboxing and review. And today, for the first time, but not the last time, 2000X Beastman as we start unboxing some of the 2000X collection. But of course, for all your Masters of the Universe needs and a whole lot more, make sure you hit up jaystoysandgames.com, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Gotta get a deal out there. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Beastman just started to hit some online stores. Should be available everywhere sooner rather than later. Patience is a virtue, I guess. Unless you're like me and said, I guess I'll order it right now. So there you go. But we do got the deluxe style packaging here. We know Ram Man is the yin and yang, a good guy and a bad guy deluxe, and it makes sense. Beastman, a big dude, a big jacked up monkey man, whatever he is. Very cool, an all-timer, a favorite of mine. Happy to have him in the 2000X series. And the 2000X series is interesting. I remember being a kid. I was probably high school, senior. I don't know where I was. Somewhere in life around that time. I remember watching it and being like, I don't like this. This isn't for me. It felt weird. And that's the way it goes. You know, they try to reboot something, do something different, something that you hold so nostalgic. As you guys know, I'm an OG He-Man fan as a little kid. It just didn't feel right. And with me being in high school, you know, doing that kind of stuff, living that high school life, just wasn't for me. But then many years later, I went back and I watched it and I did enjoy the cartoon. So it's just one of those things you got to be in the right headspace for. So I do enjoy this a whole lot. And I guess gun to my head, they said, Kyle, you're going to watch some He-Man. I'd probably watch this over the original. I love the original. It just doesn't hold up to me. I know some people think it does. You like what you like, you don't what you don't. I still like it. It's still nostalgic, but the episodes don't hold up. Like G.I. Joe, for whatever reason, I can watch that anytime. I can even watch the Deke years, Todd McFarlane. Oh, I'm hunting for the Deke. I can watch the Joes for some reason. But Transformers, for whatever reason, doesn't hold up very well for me. Ghostbusters holds up very well for me. So it's really weird. Some of the animation cartoon series I love so much, and I still love them. I just can't watch them like I used to. I don't know. Getting off on story time with Kyle. But looking good here in the package. Big deluxe there. Little Skeletor action here. Masters of the Universe. He-Man in the Masters of the Universe. I said Skeletor, I guess Castle Grayskull. But it's funny how that looks like Skeletor that way, but you look this way. If the light shines in, it looks like Castle Grayskull, but you turn it like this, it almost looks like Skeletor's face. Interesting times, interesting times. On the side, there's old Beastman in action. Beastman in action. Interesting down here, too, cartoon collection. And when I see that, I think Filmation. Obviously, this isn't necessarily Filmation. On the back, you got Beastman out there in the jungle doing jungle things. Who knows what he's up to? There's Ram Man we mentioned earlier. And what's it say back here? Anything? As seen on Night of the Shadow Beast. That was a good episode. Early on, if I remember correctly. And we get the Shadow Beasts back here. Could we get them in the future? We'll see what happens there. Put whip into hand, it says. And he is a savage henchman. So a lot of the hits we know about Beastman being played here today. But let's see what kind of hits are going to be played out of the package is what I want to know. What do we got back here? Come on. Come on. Oh, my gosh. What are we doing? See you later. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye. And then we do get the little Beastman. We get some instructions in here. We get a little bit of a Beastman Deluxe trading card, maybe. See you later. Goodbye. Beastman, the savage henchman, dim-witted but dangerous. The loyal henchman of Skeletor maintains the bestiary deep within the caverns of Snake Mountain, using his mind control powers over animals and beasts. So you get a little card here. We've seen these before as well. Not quite as iconic as the comic books, but word on the street is, Todd, the streets, I keep my ears to him. There's no comics in this 2000X series. So see you later, goodbye, Spider-Man style. Plastic prison here, but he's got some twist ties. We're going to have to battle through these twist ties in this deluxe figure. But this is a big boy. This is a big beast, man. A far cry from the cartoon collection of just, gosh, a year ago, 2 years ago. What is time once again? A far cry from that, and a far cry from him in the origin style as well. But man, tight twist ties on these feet. Got to be careful. Don't want to cut my fingers off. Not today. Not today, beast man. And there we go. We're getting it. We're getting there. Oh my gosh, and his whip's tied up in like 5 different spots. What are we doing? They don't want that whip going anywhere. You know, whips and chains, not just for the jungle anymore, for around the house too, for some people. That's true. It's true. You know what I'm talking about. There we go. Oh my gosh. There it is. Man, the biggest battle of the day right there. We got twist ties all over the place, just messing up this table. Get those off of here. There we go. Twist ties. See you later. Frisbee style, goodbye. Down to business. No extra hands, no real extra accessories with this one. I guess no baggies needed for old Beastman, but you do got the whip here. We're ready to go like Rob Halford in 1977 on the Harley. That's what we're ready for. Got the big whip here, got the nice handle, got a little club on the end, and then you got a very cool whip. Now he's whipping everybody, animal or beast. He doesn't mind. He's like a young Blackie Lawless once upon a time is what he is. He's an animal. You know what he does like a beast. We all know. We know. But Beastman out of the package, let's dive into it here. Very small head compared to the rest of the body. And he does look dim-witted. That was a perfect word, Todd McFarlane on the copyright. He's got that dim-witted look to his face. Got some crazy teeth there, looking wild. Got that beard down low, looking good. Red hair color. Got some spikes on the top of his head. Got ears akin to an elf. Yes, an elf. He's got that going on. Interesting head, too, as it's kind of got a up and down motion, a little side to side, back and forth. But you are a little bit limited by his big, I guess we're going to call it a humpback here. It almost reminds you of a buffalo. You look at this, it almost looks like a buffalo from the back. But looking good. You got the spikes all in over there, but he's got the big shoulders. He's all monkeyed up is what he's doing. You do got the bicep gauntlets here with the nice spikes on them as well, looking very good. And then you got the forearm guards here, which are a weapon in their own. The big spikes right there. You think he's ever in the jungle. He's like, ooh, it's hot, and boom, gets one of those spikes right in his forehead, cuts himself open, and then it's all bets are off. Other animals start smelling blood in the water. Who knows what he's up to, but you got the spikes there. You got 2 big gripping hands here. You could almost call them the hitchhiker hands. Got the thumbs up there. Got the long nails as well. Orange skin tone throughout on here. He's truly a beast, man. And man, he never skipped an ab workout ever. It looks like that's all he does is ab workouts. He's got abs upon abs, looking crazy. And he is very modest at the end of the day. He is a beast, man, but he likes to cover up. He doesn't want everybody to see his junk, so he's got a little skirt action there. Got a belt around the top. Got some knee pad protection, but once again, he loves the spikes, and he's got the spikes right there, and then they go all the way down to the legs, so it's an interesting look. Bare feet, wouldn't expect anything else from a beast man. Got those long toenails. Looks like he needs a pedicure is what he needs. But a big brute here, and he's got that monkey look here, where his long arms are real long, and his legs look a little bit shorter. Kind of the zombie Sailor Toys Heels and Faces look is what this is. Very similar to that. But you got those short legs and those long, long arms. Looking good, though. It's definitely Beastman. I know it when I see it, but it is a different take than most of us are used to with our Beastman. Now, the arms do come off, legs come off. We see that with the Origin. We'll call it the Origin-style figures. Plug and play as need be. We do get a little bit of movement for the arm back and forth, but he keeps popping out there, but very, very tight in this joint. So you might have to heat it up, might have to work through it a little bit if you need to. You can pop that off. You can pop the head off, and look at this. You can get a naked Beastman if you want to, so we can strip him down. If you want to do that, hey, nobody's going to fault you for it. You do whatever you want. You paid your hard-earned money for this Beastman. You want to strip him down? Go for it, and you can do that. Gets him a little bit more Beastman-like, I guess, with that orange skin flowing a little bit more compared to the brown fur over the top. But it looks like Beastman, but man, those abs are just absolutely ridiculous. But back to the articulation. Arms do go around for us. Single jointed elbow, always dangerous on these. Always scared I'm going to break something. And you get the side to side, hands back and forth, side to side. Talked about the head back and forth, side to side, a little up and down as well. Waist articulation on him. Got those Beastman splits ready to fly through the air. Got the, no thigh cut on here, but you do get single jointed knees. Once again, always dangerous with these knees. I have PTSD ever since it was, I think it was New Year's Day 2024, I think is what it was. Look up the video if you want to. Andre the Giant, WWE Superstars, I snapped that knee, and ever since then, I've just been scared of these Origin style figures at the knees. It just feels like they don't move like I want them to. And obviously you better heat them up or you're going to break them. Trust me, I did it on camera and I've never been the same. PTSD to this day, it's a real thing. I'm going to go see a psychiatrist about it, I think. Boot cut right there, looking good. And then ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down. He does got a hole in his foot. And he does fit on a Ringside Collectible stand. Using code Kyle, save 10% at Ringside Collectibles. Be interested to see. Nope, there's no factory. It's interesting how Mattel WWE puts the factory on the bottom, but they don't on this one for whatever reason. Oh, here it is. It's on the back of the skirt, and he is made in Vietnam, so he's the Vietnam special here. It's interesting that we have so many issues with the WWE figures from Vietnam, but I don't think we've had issues with the Masters Universe or anything else. So strange stuff. I can't figure it out. I can't put my finger on it like a young Gene and Dean Ween, I guess is what we'll say. But there's old Beast Man being a beast. That's what he's doing. And I thought for sure, I have a pretty good amount of 2000X figures from back in the day. I thought I had Beast Man. I guess I don't have that Beast Man. I might have to put that on the long game search list. But I did grab the last version we got of Beast Man from the cartoon collection. Talk about night and day from one cartoon to another. I don't know if you could even guess these are the same character unless you knew that. Maybe, maybe not. But that's what we were once upon a time in the cartoons. This is what we changed to. And then we went to the Masterverse style and so forth with the new Netflix series. And I guess that animated CGI series, kiddie series, whatever you want to call it as well. But this Beast Man is an interesting one. It's the start of the new line. Obviously, it's deluxe, so it's a little bit off scale of the regular editions, which we'll get eventually here on the channel, so stay tuned for that. But it'll be an interesting line. It'll be interesting to see how well it resonates down at store shelves. You got to think about it here. You know, we're at 25 years or so from this cartoon. Guess what? There's kids. There's a whole group of those kids at once upon a time where maybe I was in high school. They were 6, 7 years old. They were playing with those. They were collecting it. They were watching this cartoon. Now they're older. They're in their 30s possibly, and they got real jobs. And guess what? They might have some money, and they might be into this. So be interesting to see what happens with this line. Does it take off? I don't think it'll be as nostalgic as the Origins line that we had 7 years ago, whatever time is once again. But it'll be interesting to see how this one does. It'll be something to watch with our business hat on for sure. But there it is. Beast Man, the Savage Henchman. What's your thoughts on old Beast Man? You picking him up? You need this? Are you out on this line? Are you all in on this line? It's kind of one or the other is what it feels like. But I'm sure some people like myself will cross the streams a time or two. You know what I'm talking about, Todd. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon and YouTube channel memberships. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which conveniently enough is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available every Tuesday, where our podcasts are found with videocast on YouTube. So for Beast Man, I'm Kyle Man, and I'll see you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
For me.